Good morning once again. Welcome to the first International Yoga Day celebrations. Happy to see good participations. Yeah. Especially the young generation there. Yes, A to Z of yoga. As you are aware, yoga is 99% of practical and 1% of theory. But that 1% is very important. Question and answer session will be after 30 minutes of talk. Yes. Before 19 years, when I was working for Tata, they deputed me for Art of Living course. After that, slowly, I understand and realize the importance of yoga. When you control your breath, nobody can steal your peace. Right? Each morning, we born again. Most people have no idea how good their body is designed to feel. Inhale love, exhale hate. If you have good thoughts, it will shine out of our face. It is the health that is the real wealth. You cannot always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside. Yoga is the perfect opportunity to be curious about who you are. Yoga is essentially a practice for your soul working through the medium of your body. Yoga is about self-acceptance. Right? Body is your temple. Keep it pure and clean for the soul to reside in. Once Gandhi said, in a gentle way, you can shake the world. Right? So, yoga is beneficial for physical fitness, musculoskeletal functioning, and cardiovascular health. It is beneficial in the management of diabetes, respiratory disorders, hypertension, hypotension, and many lifestyle related disorders. Yoga helps to reduce depression, fatigue, anxiety disorders, and stress. Yoga even regulates menopausal symptoms. Right? In essence, yoga is a process of creating a body and mind that are stepping stones, not hurdles, to a fulfilling life. A yoga practitioner should follow the guiding principles while performing yogic practices. An important prerequisite for yogic practice is cleanliness of surroundings, body and mind also. Yogic practice should be performed in a calm and quiet atmosphere with a relaxed body and mind. Yogic practice should be done on an empty stomach or light stomach. Consume small amount of honey in a lukewarm water if you feel weak. Bladder and bowel should be empty before starting yogic practices. A yoga mat or a folded blanket should be used for the practice. Right? Light and comfortable cotton clothes are preferred to facilitate easy movement of the body. Yoga should not be performed in a state of exhaustion, illness, in a hurry, or in acute stress conditions, etc. In case of chronic disease, pain, cardiac problems, a physician or a yoga therapist should be consulted prior to performing yogic practices. Yoga experts should be consulted before doing yogic practices during pregnancy and menstruation, etc. So, practice session should start with a prayer or invocation, as it creates a conducive environment to relax the mind. Yogic practices shall be performed slowly in a relaxed manner with awareness of the body and breath. Do not hold the breath unless it is specially mentioned to do so during the practice. Breathing should be always through the nostrils unless instructed otherwise. Do not hold your body tightly or jerk the body at any point of time. Perform the practice according to your own capacity. It takes some time to get good results. So, persistent and regular practice is very essential. There are contradictions, limitations for each yogic practice, and such contradictions should always be kept in mind. Yoga session should end with also meditation and deep silence. After practice, bath may be taken only after 20 to 30 minutes of practice. Food may be consumed only after 20 to 30 minutes of practice. Yoga is an invaluable gift of ancient Indian tradition. It embodies unity of mind and body, thought and action, restraint and fulfillment, harmony between man and nature, and holistic approach to health and well-being. Yoga is not about exercise, but to discover the sense of oneness with ourselves, the world and nature. By changing our lifestyle and creating consciousness, it can help us to deal with even climatic changes also. Yoga also brings harmony in all walks of life, and thus is known for disease prevention, health promotion, and management of many lifestyle related disorders. Yoga, essentially a spiritual discipline based on an extremely subtle science which focuses on bringing harmony between mind and body. It is an art of science for healthy living. Yoga also refers to inner science, comprising of a variety of methods through which human beings can achieve union between the body and mind to attain self-realization. The aim of yoga practice is to overcome all kinds of sufferings that lead to a sense of sadhana, freedom in every walk of life with holistic health, happiness and harmony. And if you are talking about the history of yoga, means development of yoga, the science of yoga has its origin thousands of years ago, long before the first religion or belief system were born. According to yogic Lord Shiva, Shiva has seen as the first yogi. Several thousand years ago, on the banks of Lake Kandi Sarovar in the Himalayas, poured his profound knowledge into the Adiyogi, legendary or seven sages. These sages carried these Saptarishis powerful yogic science to different parts of the world, including Asia, the Middle East, Northern Africa, and South America. Right? Interestingly, modern scholars have noted and marveled at the close parallels found between ancient cultures across the globe. However, it was in India that the yogic system found its fullest expressions. Today, everybody has a conviction about yoga practices towards the prevention of diseases, maintenance and promotion of health. Millions of people across the globe have benefited by the practice of yoga, and practice of yoga is blossoming and growing more vibrant with each passing day. Yoga works on the level of one's body, mind, emotion and energy. This has given rise to four broad classifications of yoga, where karma yoga, we utilize the body, where we utilize the mind, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, where we utilize the emotion, and kriya yoga, where we utilize the energy. Each system of yoga we practice falls within the gamut of one or more of these categories. The widely practiced yoga are sadhanas, yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, bandhas and mudras, satkarmas, yuktahara, mandra japa, yukta karma, etc. Widely practiced yogas. Yes. Yamas, niyamas are restraints and are observances. These are considered to be prerequisites for further yogic practices. Asanas capable of bringing about stability of body and mind. Pranayama consists of developing awareness of one's breathing, followed by willful regulation of respiration as the functional or vital basis of one's existence. It helps in developing awareness of one's mind and helps to establish control over the mind. Pratyahara indicates disassociation of one's consciousness, withdrawal from the sense organs which connect the external objects. Indicates broad-based field of attention, inside the dharana, body and mind, which is usually understood as concentration. Dhyana, meditation, is contemplation, focused attention inside the body and mind, and integration. Bandhas, mudras, pranayama, they are viewed as the higher yogic practices that mainly adopt certain physical gestures along with control over respiration. This further facilitates control over mind and paves way for higher yogic attainment. However, practice of which moves one towards dhyana, self-realization and leads one to transcendence is considered the essence. Satkarmas are detoxification procedures that are clinical in nature and help to remove the toxins accumulated in the body. Yuktahara advocates appropriate food and food habits for healthy living. Okay, so my allotted time is completing 13 minutes. May all become happy. May all be free from illness. May all see what is